Alright, so here's the deal. I'm gonna talk a little bit about something that I went through when I died. I wrecked my motorcycle like 70, 80 miles an hour and had massive stuff that was wrong with me. Lung failure, like all kinds of stuff. But I am going to talk about some things that I saw when I died and came back. I saw two. I saw like good things, and then I've seen some bad things and stuff like that too. I've already talked about some of the good things. I'm just going to talk about some of the bad things I saw. And this is what I remember. So I remember pulling up to it almost looked like a car lot or something like that, and when I got inside there was a dude there, like a guy, brown hair, stuff like that. And he had a computer. It was like a desk with a computer and a bunk. Okay. Now, when I walked in, I was like at a awe because I thought cars would be there, or something like that, because, and well, when I got in there, he was on the computer and he kept talking to me and stuff like that. Now, he had told me, he kept telling me that we were gonna do some stuff or whatever, and not to drink water or something like that. And I was like, what? I was, man, it was a trip. And he would tell me not to drink water, and the night before, because I had to get ready before I went out and stuff like that. And he would, it threw me for a loop, because just preparations for doing what, it's like, well, he said he came to a point where he was talking about what was going to happen. He said that my whole body was going to be on fire, and if I drank water and stuff like that, that it would, hinder that, or not do as good. Now, what's crazy is, because of the condition of my heart, not because I didn't want to be doing any damage or nothing like that. I was like, and I mean, I drank water, I drank a lot of water, and what's crazy is, I remember there was people there, and walking up and down the hallways and stuff like that, like checking in with him and talking to him and stuff like that. And so I remember, like, the next day, I remember being not human at all, or like with your body with two legs and two arms, human body. I remember I was like a beast, and fire was coming through my body. I was flying. If I could describe it, it's like I was, if I could describe it, it's like almost like a dragon body, not like it's hard to describe. It's like a body, like Sorry, this is I tried to stay away from this thing. It is like a body of a muscular animal. Like, it's almost like as big as a horse, but it's more muscular. And it's like not cocked up like a horse. It's, I don't know, I can't even describe it. But I had that, and I don't remember my head, but I remember there was flames coming out of my body and stuff like that. And our mission was to destroy people and hurt people. And I mean, it is something that you don't want to do or go through, something like that. So it's, man, it's not good. Well, I remember, drinking a bunch of water before this stuff had happened, so because I wanted to, go against that stuff, and I tried to do everything I could do to go against this stuff. And I remember it, like, it went from the chaos and causing havoc and stuff like that, just to regular people. And I just remember being back at that place. It's like a car lot with a car mechanic shop in there, and we're sleeping on the bunks or whatever. We're in the bunks, and he was mad. That dude was mad. He was upset. He was mad. And I remember he made some calls and this and that, and different stuff like that. And it's just he abandoned me. I mean, I guess he got called out or something. I don't know. He got called out or something like that. And then I couldn't leave the room and things like that. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So, but it's a wake up call, because, yeah, I mean, I saw the other side too, and all that stuff like that. But I mean, it's something that you get to see where you don't want to be at all, and it is heart draining. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some things. I'm telling you right now, this is worse than a butt whooping, or worse than getting beat up on the street or anything physical. This is like, has to do with your soul, I mean, not getting any rest, not getting any peace, nothing like that. I mean, it's just, if I could describe it, and it's hard to describe some of the stuff, but if I could describe it, it's like torture. I know that I was a beast and I was doing stuff, but it's still like emotionally, or not emotionally, but like to my soul, the input stuff that was put to me, that is like torture, man. And I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying what I was seeing when I died and I came back, and it's crazy, because you got to look at where it's coming from. What feelings are involved with where it's coming from? Where's it coming from? Who's bringing that feeling? And number one, God brings love. He brings, man, I can't even describe the feelings that I felt when I was over there. It is, man, I'm telling you, it is not, it's not like over here. So, It is way better in here. I got, you know, brought back by God, and I didn't have, like, I have 3 kids. I took care of one. That's another man's. I treat him like he's my firstborn, or he's one of mine. And I got 2 other ones, a daughter and my youngest son. And over there, I didn't get a chance to, worry about kids, or go over, just being a dad and stuff like that. That over here you would think about, if you went through some stuff like that. I didn't get a chance to do that, or I don't know if it's even there, or if I didn't run into that stuff yet, or I don't even know. I'm just saying what happened, because I was content on staying there, and God sent me back or whatever. So I try to figure out if I just seen the dark side plus a good side. I mean, I don't know. I know I didn't go to either place. I know I didn't get to see or get determined to go, because he brought me back. He told me, he was like, I'm going to bring you back to life. You got to take care of your wife and your kids. I was just like, I was crushed, and it is a wake up call. It is a wake up call. I mean, it's a wake up call, man. I've been through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have courage, and if I could describe it, I had to dumb myself down back to earth again, because I mean, yeah, we grew up here. I grew up here and lived here and have kids and worked here and stuff like that. And over there, I mean, man, I cannot explain how, if you are living good and you accept God as your Savior and Jesus as your Savior, and you have that bond, I gotta tell you, man, that stuff is way better than over here, and I know what what everybody's thinking. They're like, well, how come you don't like it here, and I'm just like, well, you haven't seen the other side, and I'm just, man, trust me, it is hard to explain. I'm telling you right now, man. It is hard to explain, but I'm being real with y'all, heck. I just thought I would make a video of that other stuff, because I kind of, when I talked about the other stuff, yeah, that was towards the good side of stuff, but I mean, this bad side of stuff, I kind of wanted to be, 100% real with y'all and tell y'all what I really went through, and, man, I know the devil is tricky. He's tricky. He'll probably try to sorry, my memory's all messed up or something like that. He'll probably try to twist this around in whichever way he can to be against me, and stuff that follows when there's a lot of people out there that are moved by stuff, and that's, I can see why, because he has a stronghold there, and he's, you gotta have eyes that look past physical stuff and see spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Not, not anything crazy or nothing like that, but I mean, where's it coming from? Is it coming from God or the devil, And a lot of people have a lot of beliefs, and a lot of people think, well, if you die, you're gonna go where you believe in, and all this, and well, if there's been Buddhists and all this and that. I'm just telling y'all what, some things that I went through. One side is way better than the other side, and I mean, I wasn't determined whether to stay there because God had spoke to me. And when I say God, I'm just saying you come, like, over there is different. You have a knowledge of who is talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Even though you've never, it is like he didn't show me himself. I probably couldn't even take the visual stuff anyways, but of seeing him. But I'm just like, when he spoke to me, man, I knew deep down who it was. I didn't need to look at him and try to check him out or see who was talking to me or anything like that. I knew. And man, the other side it is crazy. Like, a lot of people fear death. I don't fear death. I mean, I know I fear death if I'm not living right, and I mess up and do some crazy stuff or whatever that's not good. But other than that, like, a lot of humans they're scared of death. I'm not scared of death no more. I'm telling you right now. And if y'all live good and y'all ready to go to the other side, it is got some stuff that the earth cannot mess with. I mean, I'm telling you right now. Alright, well, y'all have a good day. I'm here at work and stuff like that, man. I'm breaking stuff. So, alright. Peace.